First step would be for everybody to care about other people and not about themselves only.
People should respect each other, and, not dependent with the color, the gender.
We must avoid all this confrontation,
The fact that we're all humans is what unites us. So
But I think you start to think of yourself more as a person from the planet.
The task of the media is to help society find a common language and communicate.
I think friendship and being nice to each other can unite everyone.
I want to live in a society that where the people are very conscious, so they make conscious decisions.
Work for the sake of society, for the sake of love, for the sake of connection.
I see that all people want two things: love and
respect. Society is a compassionate society, a society that understands that your needs are, validated.
What unites us is being in relationship with each other.
It's about humanizing the human society.
Everybody has to be informed in a proper way.
Let's support each other. Let's help each other, no matter what another person may have.
In a creative society, human life will be of highest value, and the best human qualities will prevail.
Amazing video, I just love it. Hello everyone and welcome to the live conversation on ALLATRA TV UK channel. We are very excited to talk to you today about the creative society of a new format, where human being is at the center of every process in the society, where each and every person is guaranteed freedom, equal rights and possibilities, prosperity and opportunities to constantly develop oneself as a person and as a professional. And of course, we will talk about what steps each of us can already take today to build such a society in the shortest time possible. The goal of this project is to build a creative society by peaceful means. You can find full information on this project on the website allatraunites.com. My name is Alexi, and my co-host today is Marina.
Hi guys, great to meet you. And as you know, at the moment, by having such talks as we do today, with people from all over the world, we are implementing the first stage of building creative society, informative stage of building creative society. And it's my absolute pleasure to introduce our lovely guests today, Euridice Alves and Gopendra Patel. You've been nominated by Bauna Aurora, as you may know, and we use the rules of Hans shakes for that. Euridice is director and the founder of the Impossible is Possible Ltd company, and Gopendra is CEO of the Impossible is Possible Ltd company. Welcome to our program, dear friends, and it's great to have you today. Euridice, could you please tell us a little bit more about yourself? Maybe you want to share with us your story that inspired you to choose the route helping so many people.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for having me. I'm really pleased to be part of your project. I was born in Angola, Luanda, and after that I left my country because of the civil war, and I saw a lot of people, in need of love, support, and I saw a lot of things that I shouldn't see as a child. However, everything that happened in that time that make me feel that material things are definitely not the more important thing in us humans, right? Because in that time, love and care for each other was the more important thing, because we didn't know what could happen with, each one of us. I left Angola. I went to South Africa because of the war. After that, I left South Africa and I went to Portugal because my parents were Portuguese people. My background in terms of education and knowledge is basically I grew up in the middle of entrepreneurs because both of my parents were entrepreneurs. In Portugal, I continued my studies, and my dad passed away when I was 17, and I stopped my studies in that time, starting to help my mom with the companies that my dad left behind. After that, I decided to do my own life, left my mom and my sister and went to Brazil. In Brazil, I opened my own business as well, after that, I come back to Portugal with a baby that today is a really big boy, and yeah, basically, I learned a lot through my life because my parents gave me the essential that was the education and the respect for other people and the love. They gave me a lot of love, and they teach me to give love to everyone. And since I was a child, I start to do so. I start to think about more what could I do to help my colleagues, other children, teachers, all the people around me. I was really curious person in terms of knowing what's going on and improve my knowledge. I participate in a lot of conferences, meetings, parties, all related to the business. And when I came to the UK, I came because I thought UK was the best country for the education for my children. And I did well because, both of them could achieve what they really want to achieve. And I was working as an employee, but honestly, as an employee, I couldn't, pass the message that was inside of my soul. And I start to see a lot of people around me suffering and, crying and saying that they were not happy. And I said to myself, I need to do something, God. I can't continue to see these people in suffering. And in the meantime, to continue to be an employee when I have the potential, to guide others and mentoring others, to do what they want to do, to be free, to be human, to be, able to understand that they definitely can do what is their mission, because each of us, in my view, have a different mission, and we need definitely, to teach this to each other, because it's unfair to see a person that is working so hard sometimes and they can't see a way to achieve what they are looking for, and I believe this is related to my love that is coming from my soul and my heart, right? Because love is not just to say I love you. Love comes from the inside. Okay, you definitely need to look the other person and think how this person could be happy if I just share what I know, if I just give to them what I feel in my soul, because words they go with the wind, but actions they stay. Okay, and if you show them with your actions that definitely this can happen, and if you are a role model, but a role model that is a true one, okay, not to say to the person, you should do that, oh, you need to do that. No, tell them, look, this happened to me. Okay, this definitely happened to me, and if happened to me, you can do what I did, because I learned to see the storms and not just put my hands crossed, or put my head on the floor and just stop. I never give up, because I was educated like that. Doesn't matter what is the situation, remember we have a light and we need to follow this light. Okay, we cannot be a victim, we need to be a victor, because we have the dark, we have the light. If you choose the light will come to you. If you choose the light, good things will come to you and happiness will follow you. If you choose the dark, you go to the dark and bad things start to happen and you start to attract bad things. And again, this happened to me, right? I try both of the sides. I try to go to the light and I try to go to the dark to see what happened. When I was in the dark, I was attracting all the bad things. I said, no, I don't want that. I go, to the light again. And definitely, the light is trying now to shine in a way that I definitely need to do what I should do maybe time ago. All right. But in the meantime, I believe that everything that happened to us is just a matter of teaching us to be a better person. And this is what I want. I want to be more better and better and better until I have the stage that I feel like, okay, I'm not God, but I did what God asked me to do. That was to give true love to the world, right? Because in my view, what we really need all is true love and care.
Thank you. That's
Very
impressive
beautiful story,
journey.
Euridice.
Thank
Very
you.
beautiful story, but one word in this story is very set for me, and this word is war. You mentioned war,
Yes.
and the question is, what do you think? Can we be honestly and proudly called humanity with capital H if such thing as war still exists in a world?
No, I think this was really unfair. Like I said to you, I was a child. I was just 12 years old. And one day for another, I just start to see human beings to kill each other, do a lot of things that doesn't make sense to me. I don't want anyone to see what I saw. It was really, really painful, but that time that this was happened, what shocked me was that the ones who were killing themselves were us, the people on the streets, the ones that couldn't understand politics at all. I think they just start to wash their minds to say that, you should kill each other because through that we can achieve what we want. The country is our country. They don't have the right to stay here, and they don't have the right to do what they are doing to us. Violence. Basically, the message was violence and violence and violence. And people couldn't understand each other. And the only thing we could do was praying. We families were every single day with our knees on the floor, pray and say, God, please just protect us. What is material that we have is not important. The important is our lives, right? And this was panicking and was painful as well. Really, really painful. It's not nice and it's unfair. A child to see around her a lot of bodies just dead, but innocent people. People that was not doing anything. Because just the others, the ones that was having guns and knives and things like that, just decided to kill us and that's it, right? Thanks God that all my family, for example, they came out of this war safety. But I saw, we had a lot of friends and people that we knew that just die for nothing. Doesn't make any sense, to me.
It's a shame, yeah. Just a shame.
Yeah, and also I lost my identity because I really love my country. I was born there, and I think is unfair when I go for another country to say you are not part of us. Because if I go there, it's because I like the country, okay? And I think the land should be for all of us the same. Doesn't matter if it's America, Angola, or China, or Japan, or Portugal, or Italy, or Russia, or whatever. We should have the right to go to any country we want and be welcomed, because we are human people. Why to say this is my country and you don't have the right to be here? Go for your country, like I hear many people to say. When we arrived, for example, I am Portuguese, all right? And when I arrived in Portugal in that time, children in the school was telling me, why you are here? Why you don't go for your country? Why did you come here? Why everyone came here? And this was painful as well to hear, because in my view, if I go to a country, it's because, I like that country and I am welcome there, right? And the country I was more welcome was Brazil. Brazil is absolutely amazing. People there is really warm people. They received me, with all their arms and heart and soul. And I had a lot of, good time in Brazil. People with really, heart and soul, really deeply soul and heart.
Yeah, thank you for that. Thank you for that. Yeah, human freedom and value of human life is the base for proper society. If we don't value each other's life, and if we just don't have freedom, how can we be humans?
Yes, it's true. We need true love. Definitely.
And we should be all equal.
Because if you have true love, everything will come to you. Because, this is what was the message. Yeah, we know that what happened with Jesus Christ. Jesus came to the world and, he was doing brilliant things. His story is absolutely, the one that we should follow. But, human people was not understanding him, and he was a son, right? He was the son of God. He accepted to be crucified because of us. And humanity continue not to understand that. And the only message he left behind was, love each other like I love you. It's so difficult to understand that. Love each other like I love you. He didn't say to us that, he was punishing us. He didn't say to us that he was not happy with us. He didn't say, no, he said to us, love each other like I love you. That's it. This is the message. And it's why I say
we can do.
You don't need to be religious. You don't need to be, fight because of the religion. You don't need to follow the Bible. You don't need to follow other books related to the religion. You need to follow what is the truth. The truth is God sent Jesus Christ to be the one to save us. He accepted to be crucified because of us. And the only message he left in the world was, love each other like I love you. And I know because I had the experience. With love, everything happened. The impossible is possible. Yes, it is. As soon as you have true love inside of you. If the people don't want to receive the message, that's fine. We give the message. We do what we should do. And he will do what needs to be done. It's not us. We cannot force anyone, but he will, because he is using us. And if you accept that, that's fine. You just use your mouth, to give the message. And after that, just say, now is you. Now is yours. Because I did what I should do. Now I can't do anymore because I'm not God, right? I'm not the one who cure. However, I know I have this gift. And I know that through me, he can do a lot of beautiful things in others' lives. Yes, he can. Did it? Yes, he did. And continue to do.
That's true.
I receive a lot of messages from around the world saying, thank you very much. You don't imagine how your words, help me to be able to avoid unhappiness, to avoid fear, to avoid things that others was telling me, to avoid, bullying, to avoid all these things. I don't understand, but your words is just come inside of our heart. I said, it's not me. Okay, don't tell me, what you are saying to me, because it's not me. It's the one who is inside of all of us. Just give permission for him to come to you, and everything will happen naturally. Okay, it's not me. I'm not better than anyone else. I'm just a human being with like everyone else.
Thank you, Euridice. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Gopendra, we haven't forgotten about you.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sorry about that. Could you
Yeah.
please tell us about yourself as well? Share your story, what brought you to the point where you are now, even with us?
Yeah, sure. So I am Gopendra. I am basically from India. And right now I am living in Dubai. I'm working for IT company over 3 years. So I'm always working for the personal development and human development is also more important. Human important to have freedom life, safety life, and to do whatever they want. Their dreams are important. So I am working on it, and definitely I'm a part of the possible limited company where we are giving excellent services. So now I am looking forward to explore and reaching more people and doing the best as we can and serve for the mission that creative society. The mission is to grow and to learn, to give the freedom to humanity and to live and love and happiness. So I'm very happy to be part of it, and it's a pleasure of mine to give the service and to be cooperate with you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I know you've been through them briefly through the foundations of the Creative Society.
Yes.
So, how do you see personally the Creative Society, such a society where you, your family, your friends, and everyone on this planet will live in happiness and feel really safe? Can you imagine this kind of living as all human beings should live?
Yes.
Good. Thank you.
Yeah.
Euridice, can I ask the same question for you, please? How do you see the Creative Society?
I see the Creative Society has, the society that I would like to see in our humanity. I prayed for God to guide me, to, just show me what is the intention of this project, because I read everything about what's happened since this movement start, and honestly, if we all together do what is written already from the ones who joined the society, I believe that all of us can have definitely the peace, the love, the joy, and the freedom that we all are looking for.
Exactly. Thank you.
Euridice, we know that you used to be a journalist, yeah, and you worked in mass media sphere. So could you please tell us whether you like everything which is going on now in the world in terms of mass media? If yes, then why? If no, then why? And could you please share your vision of how it should be in your, dreams?
Yes.
Bravest dreams.
I decided to be a journalist because when I came from Brazil, I was having gentleman that was having a local radio, right? And he invited me to do a program in that radio. And as soon as I joined him, he invited me to be the principal of the radio. Basically, he asked me to do the projects for this local radio, in terms of talking with people, in terms of customers, in terms of growing for, the radio through advertising, join the companies and things like that. And through this program and through this radio institute invites me to be a journalist, right? To do a course to be able to improve more, the skills in terms of how to do the job. I did this course, and I end up working for the Parliament in Lisbon. And also I worked for LUSA, that was an international agency that was receiving all the news from the world. But I really enjoy it because I did a lot of interviews. I hear a lot of people, a lot of different backgrounds, from politics, from psychiatry, from psychologists, from young people, from students. But one of the things that I noticed in that time was that we couldn't open our mouth, or basically we couldn't tell everyone exactly what we hear and what we saw, right? And I start to think about whether I should continue this journey as a journalist, or I should just leave it. And I decided to leave it because I like to talk with people and open my mouth and tell the truth, right? And it doesn't matter if it's good or not good. I think the truth is what we should say. And we shouldn't just, receive the message from others and towards these messages and give the messages in the way that we convince others. We don't need to convince anyone. We just need to share what we know, what we feel, what we want, what we should do, and from there to create the truth. Because for me, truth is definitely what needs to be done. Unfortunately, we have a lot of human beings in everywhere, in all the departments, in all the companies, in all the governments, that some of them are liars. Some of them, they lie to us. And because of the lies is why we are in the dark, okay? Because in my view, the devil is always there, waiting for us to give him, possibility to make things the other way around. Okay. And again, it's not us humans, because I believe that as humans, we are all the same. But we have two things in us. Is one is the light, and another one is the dark. And if a human being is in the dark, this person cannot be with us that are with the light. Okay, is when they don't feel comfortable with you, is when they don't feel that you are normal, is when they start to say that you have mental health problems, is when they say you are crazy. Because if I say to someone that don't understand what is spiritual life, that I truly believe that God is with me, I truly believe that Jesus came to this world to save us, and I truly believe that what they see that is impossible is possible. Sometimes they call me crazy. Sometimes they say that, oh, you are too emotional. Oh, you don't know what you are doing. You should do this. You should do that. No. No one has the right to say, you should do that. You should go to this way. No. You have two choices. One is light, one is dark. Okay? You have two choices. One is hate, one is love. You need to choose one of them.
I can understand them, because we're trying to tell them, telling about spiritual world. It's invisible world. They can't see it, they can't touch it, so they can't really understand it. So
yes, but again, God said, blessed are the one that cannot see but can feel. Okay? Exactly. Because these eyes that we have, they see what is in front of you, but you have another one that is the bigger one. That is the vision you have, that no one can see the same, because it's your own unique vision, because it's part of the mission you are coming to do in this world, right? Is why you can choose. For example, I ask myself many times, there are children, they suffer a lot when they are little ones, and they grow up and they are really kind. They are the lovely children in the world. However, there are other children, they grow up in the same environment, but when they are adults, they are absolutely haters. Can we explain that?
Strange, isn't it? Should be vice versa.
Yes, we can't explain that because it's not our business to explain that. Our business is to understand the child that grow up suffering and in the end of the day come a hater. This is when we should, be able to give the message and carefully, approach and say, did you know that you could be, the light that you are looking for example, not to go and criticize, not to go and punish more this person, because a person that has hate inside suffer too much, and we judge these people. But again, it's not something that is related to the human. I don't believe that haters want to be haters. They just don't understand how to find the light.
All
And
we need just to open our hearts and feel it. That's
Yes.
it. I always was thinking it doesn't matter what is background you came from, as you just mentioned, regardless of nationality, religious background, previous experience. It doesn't matter. It's just here now. Open your heart and start feeling it. It's just simple like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, here's my question to you, Euridice. What do you think? What we all as humanity have in common? What unites us?
True love is what unites us. I truly believe that is the true love. I think all of you had enough, like me. Okay, we had enough. We definitely need more happiness. We need better education. We need to share each other what we
Freedom,
know.
equality,
we need to help each other. We need to help our children. We need to listen to them. We need to start to play with them again. I mentioned many times, my God, when I was a child, I was a child, all right? I was going to the seaside. I was enjoying to have my bike, my ball, the dollies, play, go to, to the trees, It was really nice.
Climbing the trees.
Now doesn't happen. The children go to the school, come from the school, go home, and mobile phone and PlayStation, and mom, I need this. Stay away because I'm busy. I can't see you.
I don't have time.
I'll be with you in a minute. No. I don't know. I comparing, when I was a child with childhood today. Shouldn't be like that.
But time is the same. World is the same. It's we humans.
Yes.
To change.
Our behavior was are changing. Yes. I myself, my boys said to me, I thought I did everything I could for them. However, they said to me, Mom, you thought that you did, but many times we was in need of you, but you was too busy. You was working. You was doing things that for others. And we just was there waiting for you. Right? They have that. And I, for to say to them, apologize or I'm sorry because I shouldn't do that. It's too late. Too late. They understand now because they see me. Definitely show them that what I did was a true love. I was not away from them. However, the circumstances of the work I was doing didn't give me permission all the time to be with them that like I should. But I love them more than everything else. And I did, in my mind and my heart, I did all I could for my boys, definitely. And I would like to do more, yes. Unfortunately, I was not having the same position that my parents were having, because they was helping each other, and I was just helping most of the time my boys on my own. Right?
Thank you. Thank you for sharing this with us today.
Thank you very much. And Gopendra, now I have a question for you, because you know why? Because this question is about safety and about human safety. And something tells me that there is almost no point to ask Euridice about human safety, as she experienced a war in her life, and I almost know what she would answer. But what about you? Do you feel safe in the modern world? And also, how do you see human safety in the proper society?
In my view, safety is not really, because many part of the world they are not safe as political view and the other issues are going on. So I don't feel there 100% safety. We need to work on it. We need to be unite together and help together, so we can creative society like you have the mission. And I believe that we can do it as together. The whole world will come together and be unite and make come true. So I believe that safety will be there, and we will achieve our goal, and we will fulfill the dream that we are looking for. And I believe that strongly.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Gopendra.
Yeah.
Euridice,
Yes.
would you like to add anything about human safety?
I couldn't understand your question. Sorry.
Would you like to add anything about human safety?
About human.
This is important to know your opinion.
Yes, in my view, we all humans should avoid or put in the bin guns and knives and things that hurt each other, because in my view we don't have the right to hurt anyone, because it's not our business to take our lives. Our life should be like God said to us: come to the world, do your mission as much better you can, and he should be just the one who could take our lives, because he's in my view is absolutely horrendous to see someone to die because of a knife or because of a gun. I can't accept that. And we can do that. Yes, we can, because as soon as we avoid the hate and transform this in love, in true love, and think about each other and help each other and share what you have with others. Because if someone come to my door and knock my door and ask, could you please give me some food because I feel hungry and I don't have anything to eat, I can't say no. I need to do, immediately this for the person. And I think we should all do that. Like for example, to see people in the streets, I can't understand. Why this happened, because most of them, they was having their houses, and because they don't have money, the governments put them out or the landlords put them out. I don't think this is correct. I think if the person don't have money to pay the bills, immediately straight away they should have support for to find out what's going on and how they could help them, but never put them, out of the house in the streets, because it's really painful, And I know I have friends that happen this. I have a colleague in this country that was in America, and she divorced from her husband, and she ended up with 5 children on, underneath of a bridge. And someone helped her to come to the UK, and when she could, help her children and things like that. This is unfair. This shouldn't happen. No, not at all. In my view, this is something I can't understand. And to be honest, I don't understand why the governments can spend millions and trillions and billions in guns, in cars for the wars and things like that, and they can spend these millions with people that are in need. And also another thing that I don't understand is why so many charities, so many charities, and in my view, more progress, more misery. Where is the money that the charities are receiving? I'm sorry, but there are a lot of things that does make sense in my views and in my observation around what's going on. I think a lot of people are using the poor ones to be able to reach themselves. Is my view. Okay, I'm not a judge, but however, I would like more support about it, because I'm not going to mention the name of the charity, but time ago I was having a person that was in really bad need, right? And I went to speak with I went to a shop that was a charity shop to ask the person who was in that shop if this person could please give me the name of someone that I could talk about the person that was in need, because it was really bad need. And this person in the shop said, I'm sorry, but we can't give information for anyone. We are just here to sell products.
It's a pity to hear all this, but the good thing about all this is that there are still a lot of good people who are able to give a helping hand to you when you really need it.
Yes.
Of course, we have more such people in the world, but
yes,
there's still something positive about all this.
I did it myself. I used a lot of friends that I have, industrious and people who really have a good wealth. Send message to them, to say, look, I need to help this person. Can you please, give me your support? And they never refused. And I helped a lot of people, through this way, receiving the money and buy the things that the people in need asked me to do. Time ago I helped a gentleman that was in a really big suffering. He should have some injections to be able to put the pain away. However, he couldn't afford that, and I started to raise money with my friends to send to him. He passed away already, but I did that because I don't like to ask anything for myself, but I love to help others, and I like to, ask people to support me, just for me to be able to help others.
Euridice, you are amazing.
Thank you.
I had a similar experience, and I tell you what, when you ask for help, people do help. People do, because everybody wants to be a best version of yourself. Everybody wants to be a good person, to be honest. So those who are able to help usually help.
Yes.
Whatever means, money, support, hug, love,
it's what I'm saying to you. We are light, we are dark. And if a person refuses something, we shouldn't be, away from this person. We should pray for this person and say, okay, it's because this person cannot have the same vision we have. And that's fine.
All right.
Just move away,
We
move
all
on.
have our own choices.
Yes, forgive, forget, and move on.
Yep. Golden rule. I love it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Actually, many things that you both, Euridice and Gopendra, have just shared with us, these things are exactly what the creative society is all about. Yeah. And I'd like to remind our viewers that they can find full information on this project on the official website of alatrianites.com. And they also can find an article about the 8 foundations of creative society and stages that are needed to achieve it on this website. And now we would ask our technical support to show us a video about 8 foundations. Please. Great video. Gopendra, we know that you are already familiar with these 8 foundations. Yeah,
Yes.
we'd like you to share with us your opinion about them, and also to tell us whether they resonate with your worldview.
Definitely, every big dream, start with vision, and foundation is the most important. The pillar, for any big building is the most important thing. So, eight foundation for the creative society is the main base pillar that will create history in the whole world. And I believe that the eight foundation is the most important, that we have to work, and we have to be think about it, and we have to go and do something better to get improvement in the sense of to get it in the reality. And I believe that I have the same fundament principle in my life, because I belongs from a small town in India, and I struggle and I learn each stage of my life. And now I'm in Dubai, and I have a lot of vision in my life as a humanity, for humanity, and the other thing that I'm working. So definitely my vision with foundation of the creative society are similar, and I believe we can be together, and we can explore it as a top we can reach.
Thank you. Thank you, Gopendra.
Yeah.
I would like to be back to Euridice. We have a bit of split today, female and male, isn't it? Only kidding. Euridice, what do you think we all can do here and now, today, to make the creative society a reality for everyone? I know you already answered that question. Just would you please repeat that we should do to make it real for everyone?
The first thing I think we should do is definitely to spread the true love. Okay, the concept of understand what love it is really important. Another thing that we can do is to continue to spread around the world the intentions of the new society. And we should as well mentoring people, not force them, not tell them that they should do this or they should do that, or they should join us. However, we should just spread the love and spread the word, and tell them the intentions we have in terms of having a new society. And in my view, the new society will be no borders, will be joy, will be love, will be share, will be teach each other, will be share with each other, our capabilities and capacities. Because in my view, our knowledge don't come from titles, because you can be in university for years and years, but if you are not passionate about what you are doing, you will not be what you want to be just because you have a title or just because you had the studies. This doesn't work like that. Okay, you need the schools and universities. They should have another system to teach children, because children are more clever than books that we read. Okay, and they can give you us messages, and they are they can create things that we can't ever imagine. Okay, because if you give to a child some cardboard, for example, some painting, some scissors, and say, do what you think that you could do with it, they may become more creative than us, with all the knowledge we acquired by the books. Also, there are the things that really make me feel sad, upset. That is, more and more human beings are creating difficult words for people to be able to achieve something. For example, all right, I give you an example.
Yes, please.
A job title, okay? Many people struggle to find a way to go to the interviews and to be able to be in that specific job. And why? Because the job specification or what they are asking you to do sometimes it's just the words that you don't understand. You have the capacity, you have the capability, you know that you can do the job, but because in the job specification is written something different, you just say, I can't do it, because what they are asking for is not what I know, right? And this stopped the person to be able to apply for that job, right? And time to time, people are lying because they don't have a clue what's going on there. However, they go to Google, they search on Google, they lie, and they got the job. And after that, they are not able to do the job. And this is when the battle starts, because when you go to a company, no one is bothered to teach you or to show you what they are doing. They are scared, they feel fear, they feel jealousies to share what they know, because they are scared that you take their position, and this to me doesn't make any sense, because there is no reason for that, because there are jobs in every way, there are the possibilities in every way, and it's not a title that define you. Okay, what define you is what you know, what you are capable to, and how well are you to share with the others what you know, right? Because if I know to do something, I should say, I know to do it. If you want, I show you. Doesn't cost anything, you shouldn't use this to take advantage from others, and you shouldn't put others down just because you are having a degree, or you have a master degree, or you have a PhD. Excellence is all of us, queens and kings, all of us are princesses and princes, all of us, we are human. Okay, and we shouldn't be different just because of the titles we have. We shouldn't be different just because I am the doctor of the queen, or my dad and my mom were billionaires, and I cannot be together or mixed with others because they don't have anything. Now, in my view, this doesn't exist. In my world, doesn't exist. And I think this new society, definitely, if we follow everything what is written already, and everything what is trying to achieve, I believe, to be honest, I truly believe that this can happen. Okay, because I spoke with some young people about it, and they are not believing anymore that something good can happen in this world. But I believe, and I will not give up. I will continue to say I believe, and I will continue to pray, because definitely I want to see the world all together, all in one, and one in all.
I do believe, and I'm with you, Euridice.
Yeah.
And we need more people like we are. So, did you think already about the nominees? Would you like to nominate the names, the people for the next live conversation broadcast?
Honestly, I didn't have time.
No worries.
Because we are really busy, and when Allah spoke to me, I was thinking whether I could join or not, because of the circumstances at the moment with our company. Because I start the company on my own, and after that I invite Gopendra to be with me on my side, and I share with him everything what I was thinking to do. And as soon as this happened, I was in the middle of trying to put all the documents that I need for the company, and Gopendra joined me, and we are basically not having any breaks. We are working Sunday to Sunday together. Sometimes he's asleep and I am working. Sometimes I'm asleep, he's working. And for him, it's worst because he works full time as well, But definitely, we did all we could, and I think soon maybe we have people that we would like to ask you to interview and do something about it. But at the moment, I'm okay. I think you are doing a brilliant job. I think after our interview, maybe other friends of us will see it, and we will be interested, and we will be more than happy, to follow them to you. All right.
It's okay. Yeah, it's okay, Euridice. Everything is fine. We are volunteers, and we understand that you may have no time for these. Because let's say we take interviews when we have just some free time after our jobs, and it's okay just to nominate somebody later when you feel you're okay with this. And we just want to remind our viewers why we do this, why we ask a guest to nominate somebody for the future interview. As it was already mentioned, we use the theory of 6 handshakes in order to spread the information about the creative society, that it is real, that it is happening right now in our world, to spread this information to everyone. And this series is very convenient for doing this. And our aim is not to talk to somebody on the top, to some politics, etc. Our goal is to talk to everyone, every single person, irrespective of politics, religions, etc. Anything which separates us from each other. We just want to talk to everyone, and that's it. So
I try to talk with some people that I know about you, and I try to ask them if they were interested, to be interviewed. However, I didn't receive an answer yet, and mention their names to you is not fair, all right? Because
sure.
I need to wait them to confirm that they are interested, and they read the articles, they saw the website, they know exactly what we are trying to do, and after that, yes, absolutely, and I'm more than happy to help you as much as I can. Feel free to ask any questions, feel free to send me emails, feel free to call me, because yes, definitely I want to contribute as much as I can, to make this movement to spread, and to as soon as possible to see this new society. And
thank you, Euridice.
I think in my feelings that maybe more 6 months, and we maybe are ready to do the second step.
Wow.
Fingers crossed. Yeah, fingers crossed.
I will pray for that.
Yeah, that would be brilliant. Thank you. Thank you for your belief.
Possible.
Yes, the impossible is possible. Definitely. No doubts about it. Okay.
Yeah.
No doubts. I don't have any doubts about it. And this is the reason I chose this name for this company.
Amazing.
And I hear someone to say, really? How can you say that? This is really strong. I said, it's strong, and is the truth.
It is indeed. And here's my last question for you today, Euridice.
Yes.
What would you like to wish to all people that are currently watching us, or that people would later watch our video? What would you like to wish to anybody?
Again, I would like to say, please try to understand what is true love, because true love is magic. Through love, we can achieve everything what we want in our lives. And this comes from our soul and our heart. And treat others the way you like to be treated. And think twice when you try to hurt someone. Because I understand that we are human beings. Understand that sometimes our lives are not the way that we would like. And sometimes we are hurted from others. But if someone hurt you, just forget, forgive, and move on. And try to understand what is love. This is the message for all of you.
What a beautiful message. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And my last question to you both. We know that English is not your native language, am I right? And that's why we would ask you to tell us how it would be in your native language. I support creative society. Gopendra, could you please tell us?
Actually, in India, we have different languages, more than
Yeah, we know.
52 local languages, and our Hindi, but we are speaking English, and we have, I know, in the world we have more languages. So definitely we have to provide local languages, and the languages the people can understand properly. So it's a very good idea that we need to work, and it's a good idea that we can provide it.
Euridice, what about Portuguese?
Yeah. For me, it's normal, because I am Portuguese. I come from Africa. In Angola, they speak Portuguese. In Mozambique, they speak Portuguese. In South Africa, they speak English, and they have another language as well. So I believe that is now, I don't remember, the language they have, but they have another language, English and another language. In Brazil, they speak Portuguese. In Portugal, they speak Portuguese, and I speak Portuguese, Spanish, French, and English.
So how should I say in Portuguese? I support creative society.
I know that you are there already, but don't have any idea. I tried to ask my sister if my sister knew about this movement, and she said, no, I don't know. I never heard about it. I have other friends as well, and I asked them, and they said, no, we didn't hear about it yet. And honestly, I need, to have a little bit more time to explain them what the movement is about. Also, now that we have the interview, I can just, send them for them to be able to understand what we are doing. Because most of my friends, they have the same vision of us. They really want a different world. They want, a different behavior from each other. They are looking that, yes.
Thank you. I think
That's great. Thank
Alexei
you.
was asking how you would say in your own language, I support the creative society. Just in your language, in Portuguese, how you would say in Portuguese, I support creative society.
Eu suporto a sociedade criativa.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Beautiful.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for today's conversation, and thank you for joining us.
It was a pleasure.
Thank you for your efforts in building creative society at your own places. Yeah. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much.
We'd like to remind our viewers that they can easily join Creative Society project, and they just need to go to LATRA Unite's website and to press red join button. And not possibly, but for sure, this red join button is the most important join button in the life. So easy step to come to Creative Society. Just go to latraunite.com and join. And also, we would like to invite you, Euridice and Gopendra, and all our viewers to LATRA Unite's conference, which will be held very, very soon, this Sunday, on the 20th of December 2020. This conference is called Creative Society United We Can. And this conference will be translated into almost 30 languages. And people from all over the world will participate. There will be millions of people, and we will hear different opinions, different views. Most likely they will be very similar, but again, we will hear a lot of people about how they envision creative society, what they are already doing, what they are going to do, and how to speed this process up and just to begin to live in a better world. So it's easy. It will be on YouTube, Facebook, on all platforms possible. So just join latraunite.com and see you soon on Sunday.
See you soon.
This Sunday.
We will join.
Yeah, this Sunday.
Well, I will join. I don't know what the Gopendra works on Sunday.
Definitely, I will try my best.
Even if you work, you can join and then to view it because it will be recorded. And of course, it is better if you just can be online because it's much better feeling. And Euridice, one comment to you. I like very much what you told about 6 months. So yeah, it would be very good if we come to the next stage in just 6 months. Thank you for that.
Yes, 6 months is the time I'm giving, okay, for the next step.
Okay, good.
And I will pray for that, and I will try to spread as much as I can.
Creative society is not a dream, guys. It's not a utopia. It's already a reality.
It's a reality, yes. We just need to spread more and more, you know.
Millions of people.
This is the mission, you know. We need to spread this in a way that people understand exactly what we are trying to do. Yeah. Because we don't want to end up in the same circumstances that we end up all the time. Because when we choose someone to go to the government, they promise a lot of things, but when they are there, they completely forget what you know is their mission. And you know, this is what I don't want to happen with us. Definitely, we need to create this society, but we need to understand and really, you know, make this happen for people to be able to always tell their views and you know how they feel and what we should do. You know, not having again titles and people that can be ones on the top and others on the bottom. No, because we need to understand that each of us have a different feeling and the way that we do things, right? Yeah. When we call leaders, in my view, a leader is not the title, right? It's the person that have the ability to communicate more, to talk more, to understand more others, okay? Because there are other people that they don't like it. They just prefer to be, you know, quiet, to just listen, just, you know, do other things that, you know, is better for them, right? Because I know that I am a person that talk, but this is part of, you know, what is inside of me. It's part of what we can do together. It's part of the mission to pass the messages. Right?
Personally, I think time has come to speak out, and our mission to spread the word, to let people know that we can live better. And yes. In the world, we all deserve, all humanity does.
Yes.
So by joining our efforts, by each and every one of us participating in any way he or she can, or able, or want to the extent he wants, we can build this ideal society so much faster. And
I believe so. Yes.
And after all, it's said in one of the Allatra international public movement reports, they say, we all have one nationality, which is humanity. Yeah. We all one family. We all one place for residence, the earth, and the only one value is our life.
And we shouldn't have borders. Honestly, why we have passports? Why you can't go, you know, free to China or India or whatever? Why? You know, why you need all these things to stop you to be each other? Why you can't love each other? Why? Why you can't marry a person that is not in your country? This doesn't make any sense. Why we can't, you know, be mixed? Why not? You know, because of the culture, because of the religion, because of the politics, because of the country, because of the belongs, because of this shouldn't happen. As humans, we should, you know, be able to give our love to each other. Doesn't matter the race, doesn't matter the conditions, doesn't matter anything. You know, just do it, because this is the more important thing.
We should remove the boundaries.
Look, when you true love, things happen.
Yeah.
We cannot follow the material things. The material things need to follow us.
And when you are in love, there are no boundaries. You just
and things happened, and you know, beautiful things happened. It's like if we just look around us and the way animals love each other, you know, Look, the birds.
So we should stop being animals. We should be human beings and behave and live like human beings.
Yeah. We maybe should behave like we should observe more, you know, what they do, because definitely again they teach us, like the children. Children love each other. They hug each other. They kiss each other. They know, you know, it's natural, because they are angels. They are the angels on earth. And is for me, the worst thing in the world is when us adults, you know, hurt children. Really, you know, doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense.
Thank you guys. It was
You're welcome.
Absolute pleasure to have you today. Enjoyed it to pieces, and take care, stay in love, stay safe, support each other and help each other as much as you can. Love you all. Thank you.
Love you too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. See you soon.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Every day, we share a great amount of information. This information forms our reality. Is this the way we wish to live? We need change. The change starts with us, with the information we share. Consumerist society leads us to death. We need a new vector of life, a creative society. It is up to you and me to build a creative society worldwide, where human life is the main value. Development of humanity is the main aim. Human safety is the main priority. Is it possible to build a creative society now? Yes. All we need to do is unite in one common idea, a creative society. People around the world are already acting to share the idea of creative society with the whole world to make it a reality. Learn how on the unique international online conference, Creative Society, United We Can, December 20th, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, live on Alatra TV. You are the one who can change the future.